Imagine a world where serious spinal injuries, paralysis, and even deadly diseases could be fixed by moving a person's head onto a healthy body. The neuroscience and biomedical engineering startup BrainBridge has announced a mind-bending concept that would allow a head to be grafted onto a donor body. This exciting idea of head transplants is a procedure that used to be science fiction, but is now getting closer to reality. Last week, the announcement came shocking that it was getting in shape. The idea sounds like something from a fictitious novel, like the one of Mary Shelley novel. But fast progress in medical technology, especially in brain surgery and immune system research, is making it possible. The idea of head transplants makes us think deeply about life, death, and what makes us who we are. Is our identity just in our brains, able to be moved from one body to another like data on a computer? Or is there something more to us, a special essence connected to our physical form? These are not just philosophical questions, but important ethical issues we need to think about as this technology gets closer. The possible benefits of head transplants are clear. For people with serious conditions, the chance for a healthy life is a strong motivator. Imagine a world where paralysis is not permanent, where diseases can be stopped by simply changing a failing body for a new one. This technology could reduce a lot of suffering and change many lives. However, achieving these benefits involves many ethical and technical challenges that need to be carefully managed. BrainBridge, a term coined to describe the theoretical connection between a human brain and a new body, is at the heart of head transplantation science. Essentially, BrainBridge refers to the complex process of linking the brain's neural pathways to the spinal cord and nervous system of a donor body. Did you know that the human brain contains around 86 billion neurons? These neurons communicate with the rest of the body through the spinal cord, making the BrainBridge concept both fascinating and incredibly challenging. Imagine trying to control a new body with your brain, like learning to ride a bike all over again, but on a much more complex level. The science behind head transplantation is as complex and intricate as the procedure itself. One of the primary challenges lies in successfully connecting the spinal cord of the head to the donor body. The spinal cord, a delicate bundle of nerves that carries signals between the brain and the rest of the body, is easily damaged during the transplantation process. Without a functional spinal cord, the transplanted head would be unable to control the new body, rendering the entire procedure moot. To overcome this hurdle, scientists are exploring innovative techniques such as using polyethylene glycol, a polymer known to promote nerve regeneration, to fuse the severed spinal cords. This, combined with advanced microsurgical techniques and powerful immunosuppressant drugs to prevent rejection of the transplanted head, represents a significant leap forward in our ability to manipulate the nervous system. However, even with these advancements, the successful reconnection of a severed spinal cord remains a monumental challenge. Another major obstacle lies in the realm of immunology. The human body has a sophisticated immune system designed to attack and destroy foreign invaders, including transplanted organs. In the case of a head transplant, the donor body's immune system would recognize the transplanted head as foreign and mount a massive immune response, leading to rejection and ultimately failure of the transplant. To combat this, patients would require a lifetime regimen of powerful immunosuppressant drugs, which themselves carry significant risks and side effects. Despite these challenges, the allure of head transplantation continues to drive scientific exploration. Researchers are making steady progress in areas such as nerve regeneration, tissue engineering, and immunosuppression, bringing the dream of a successful head transplant closer to reality. However, it is important to remember that scientific progress is not always linear. Unforeseen challenges and ethical considerations may arise, and it is crucial that we approach this technology with a healthy dose of caution and a commitment to responsible innovation. The prospect of head transplantation opens up a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas, forcing us to confront fundamental questions about the nature of life, death, and what it truly means to be human. One of the most pressing concerns is the issue of identity. If a head is transplanted onto a new body, who is the resulting individual? Are they the person whose consciousness resides in the transplanted brain? Or are they a new entity altogether, a fusion of two individuals? This question takes on even greater weight when we consider the implications for personal relationships. What happens to the families and loved ones of both the head recipient and the body donor? How do we navigate the complexities of inheritance, legal rights, and social ties in the face of such a radical procedure? These are not merely hypothetical questions, but real-world ethical dilemmas that we must grapple with before head transplantation becomes a reality. Another major ethical concern is the potential for abuse and exploitation. The technology could be used for nefarious purposes, such as creating soldiers with enhanced physical capabilities or extending the lives of the wealthy and powerful at the expense of others. The potential for a black market in donor bodies is a chilling thought, raising concerns about coercion, exploitation, and the commodification of the human body. Furthermore, the very act of transplanting a human head onto a new body challenges our deeply held beliefs about the sanctity of life and death. Is it ethical to essentially resurrect a person by giving them a new body, especially when that body comes from a deceased donor? These profound ethical questions have no easy answers. They require careful consideration, open dialogue, and a commitment to ensuring that this technology, if it comes to pass, is used responsibly and ethically. Section 4. Mental health implications. A new body, a new mind. Beyond the technical and ethical considerations, head transplantation presents significant mental health implications, both for the recipient and for society as a whole. Imagine the psychological impact of waking up in a completely new body, with different physical characteristics, sensory experiences, and even a different gender. The potential for identity confusion, body dysmorphia, and severe emotional distress is significant and cannot be overlooked. Moreover, the recipient would have to grapple with the psychological burden of carrying the memories and experiences of their previous life, while navigating a new physical reality. The potential for post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, anxiety, and depression is high, and adequate mental health support would be crucial for successful integration into their new life. The psychological impact extends beyond the individual recipient. The very existence of head transplantation could have far-reaching consequences for our understanding of the self, the body, and the nature of human existence. It could challenge our societal norms, religious beliefs, and even our legal systems, forcing us to redefine what it means to be human in a world where physical bodies are interchangeable. The mental health implications of head transplantation are complex and multifaceted, requiring careful consideration and proactive planning. Extensive preoperative psychological screening, comprehensive mental health support, and ongoing therapy would be essential to mitigate the potential risks and ensure the well-being of head transplant recipients. Section 5. The future of transplantation, a balancing act. The future of head transplantation hinges on a delicate balancing act between pushing the boundaries of scientific innovation and upholding our ethical responsibilities. While the potential benefits of this technology are undeniable, the ethical and societal implications are profound and demand careful consideration. We must proceed with caution, ensuring that the pursuit of scientific progress does not come at the expense of human dignity and well-being. Moving forward, open and transparent dialogue is crucial. Scientists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public must engage in meaningful conversations about the potential benefits and risks of head transplantation. This includes establishing clear ethical guidelines for research and clinical practice, addressing concerns about informed consent, and ensuring equitable access to this potentially life-changing technology. Furthermore, we must prioritize research into the long-term psychological and social impacts of head transplantation. Understanding the potential mental health challenges faced by recipients and developing comprehensive support systems will be essential for ensuring their well-being. Head transplantation represents both a tantalizing promise and a profound ethical challenge. As we stand on the cusp of this medical frontier, it is our responsibility to proceed with both caution and hope, guided by a commitment to scientific integrity, ethical conduct, and the betterment of humanity.